All right, so here we go with our market update for November 2023. And we're going to look into the market from a different perspective than you have likely heard before. All right, Georgina residents, this is your market update for the end of October of 2023. I'm sure that you see a few realtors doing the monthly update online and comparing one month to the previous month and the changes that occurred. Now, my concern with this is that there just isn't enough data to make an accurate conclusion based upon the numbers. And what I mean by this is that if the previous month there were fewer sales, and one of those sales just happened to be a large priced home, say a big lakefront here in Georgina, then the numbers are going to be skewed, and it may make it look like the house prices are dropping from one month to the next, when this just isn't the case. So with too little data, you can get a false outcome. Now, we at the Ward team think that comparing year over year is the better way to go to get a better picture of what is happening in the market, because there are more numbers to look at, and then that way we can get a better picture of what is actually happening in the local market. So anytime you're dealing with stats, the more numbers that you use in that area that you're looking in, it's going to reflect or give you a much better picture of what is actually happening in that area. So with that being said, here are the numbers for October 2023 compared to the same time in October over the past few years. And there are a few that I find very interesting. So in October of 2023, we see there are 561 total sales to date and 1,334 new listings that came on the market to this point of the year, where there were 671 sales this same time in 2022 and 1,524 houses that had been listed during the same time. So 110 less sales and 190 less houses that came on the market for sale. So if you look at that, you've got 561 total sales and 671 total sales from 2022 to 2023. And we had 1,524 houses that had been listed to so far in that year, where we've had 1,334 to date in 2023. So that's kind of interesting. Sales are down, but the amount of listings are down also. Now, what I find interesting about this is that when you go back to 2021, there were 1,144 sales and 1,583 houses that were listed for sale up to the same point of the year. So 1,144 sales compared to 561 and about 250 more houses listed for sale. Now, here's the interesting part in my mind. The average sale price in 2021 for Georgina was $870,000, $870,357. And in 2022, it was $990,843. And so far this year, we're seeing an average sale price of $915,083. Now, based upon what is and isn't happening in the market, I thought housing prices would have dropped a lot more. With higher interest rates, lower number of sales would suggest a larger change to the market. So what are your thoughts on that? I'm curious to see what the year end will bring us in terms of overall market change and what the first quarter of next year is going to do. I have heard two differing opinions on this, where the housing prices are going to continue to drop and also where housing prices are going to go up. And in all honesty, I understand where both experts are coming from, and I can see support for what each of them have said and what could happen. So there's no guarantee on what to expect in 2024. And this craziness that we have seen since COVID started affecting our lives is going to continue on. Now, if you have any questions at all, or you'd like to comment on this video or any others that we put together for you, please feel free to do so and reach out to us at any time. You can check us out at www.wardteam.ca, or if you happen to see this on our YouTube channel, please comment below. Thank you, and we look forward to bringing you our next market update.